IVM.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of IVM Likes.
Why are you talking like that?
I don't know. I'm talking about.
Okay, this was not Antariksh.
Yeah. Joining me in the studio today, you already heard her voice, is Rutika Yolekar.
Hello, it's Yolekar, guys.
Yeah, that's always the debate.
Bye.
And joining Rutika and me in the studio is let's put our hands together.
No.
What?
Let me say this.
Okay.
Joining me and Antariksh in the studio today is a baby.
Baby.
In IVM.
I don't know
Hey,
why.
shut up,
We
guys.
just,
Go
we
on.
just bullies now at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, joining us is Sumit. Sumit is the new producer at IVM Likes. At IVM. Sumit, say hi.
Hi. Hello, guys.
Okay, and this is how new Sumit is. Sumit, what's your full name? I don't know.
Sumit Pandey.
Sumit Pandey. Okay,
Before
cool.
anything else, Sumit, please, we want to introduce Sumit as a cool person and not
Yeah,
somebody who's normal. So, Sumit, please show us how Sunny Deol talks, not Sunny Leone.
Or both.
Or both.
Yeah.
I just know Sunny Deol, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
ओए, मैं तुझे मार दूंगा.
अरे sorry Sunny पाजी मैं मजाक कर रहा था.
And please show us how Shahid Kapoor in Chupke Chupke talks.
Oh, what?
Dad.
Please.
Jabao.
What? Shahid Kapoor talks like that?
You haven't watched that movie?
What is it the movie where he can't speak?
Yeah. At start,
Jawab.
he says like this, okay? He's a gunga and
Yeah.
he says like this.
Oh, I
Jawab.
feel uncomfortable with that. Sorry, dude, this is your last IVM Likes episode. It's not happening. First episode is offending people already. Oh, it's cool. Dude, you're awesome. Don't worry.
Yes.
Nice, dude. So before this, you have done a lot of traveling.
Yeah, I was lead backpacker for a travel company. And
How do you become a lead backpacker? Dude?
Also,
So
is the job still available?
it is available, but
They don't
they
pay
don't
you on
pay you.
time.
They don't pay you
Oh.
at all. And on time to dur ki baat hai.
Oh, so nothing new, no?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice, dude.
So basically, I randomly applied. Okay, I
Okay.
just saw the post of this, and I just randomly applied, and I've become a travel person.
Become a
That's
travel
it.
person.
Yeah.
So you randomly applied to this job?
Yeah.
And how long back? How long did you do this for?
This I think it's in May 2018.
May 2018?
Yeah.
And you did it for a year then?
Yeah.
Oh,
Entire year.
And okay, what is the coolest place you stayed at because of that?
I stayed. The coolest place I stayed is in Spiti Valley. It comes in Himachal, and Langza was.
We all know what you did in Himachal, buddy.
Yeah.
Up in the mountains. Yes, we know.
Yeah, it's all green over there.
Oh, yes, correct.
Did you
don't
get into a trance?
No, they raided that party.
Oh.
That's why.
Oh.
Bad scenes.
Oh, wait,
So-
you got caught by cops?
No, not
That
me.
could have been a very nice travel story
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah, that's why I got fired from my previous job. And they stopped paying me. Nice.
No, but as I was telling you, Langza was a good place. It was really cold by that time, and I saw the entire I saw the Milky Way from there
Wow.
with my open eyes, like this normal eyes.
So you found a general store. Is that it? Sorry.
That was
उसने ना
very bad.
हिंदी
That was very
हिंदी
very
को
bad.
very
हिंदी को
good.
डायरेक्टली ट्रांसलेट किया इंग्लिश में विथ माय ओपन आईज
Yeah, with
मैंने खुली
naked eyes.
आंखों से
खुली आंखों
देखा
Naked eyes थोड़ा सा
नंगी आंखों
अलग
से।
नंगी आंखें थोड़ा सा अलग साउंड करता है इसलिए
आंखों को बदनाम मत करो तुम
oh.
ठीक है चलो कंटिन्यू
So yeah,
Nice.
let's get. That is it. I really like that place, and it has become a special place in me.
Have you ever gone back?
That
Since
place?
then, yeah?
No, not
So-
after that.
Nice.
I'll go, definitely go.
Cool,
I'm
man.
planning to go.
And so you just joined IVM.
Yeah.
What are the shows you're handling now?
I am handling. I'm handling 3 new shows I got.
Yeah.
One is Absolutely Right.
Yeah.
One is Begin the Journey.
Yeah.
And then one is Uncle Please Sit. These
Okay.
are the 3
These
new
are
shows.
all very cool shows. Absolutely
yeah.
Right is a graphology show.
Yeah, it's a graphology show.
Aditi Surana.
Yeah, Aditya Surana,
Yeah.
and then
Begin the Journey. Yeah.
is with.
It's a travel show.
No,
okay,
it's
it's
a
not
story.
so, right?
It's a story and inspiring show.
Okay.
By Ashish Vidyati.
Yes,
He's a
Ashish
great
Vidyati.
actor.
Yeah.
And
great student Vidyarthi. Sorry.
I don't even know why I'm laughing at this one, but okay.
And
Uncle Please Sit with Joel Pereira and Tushar.
Wow.
And these two are also good guys. Good, they come from
Great
journo
homes.
background.
No.
Yeah. Great background.
Journo background.
journo background.
Yeah, please. So
I think you should stop bragging about their backgrounds.
No, I'm not. To be honest. And other than
was that a butt joke? Wow.
No.
Oh. That joke was so bad we didn't even realize it was a joke.
That's because I said it with a straight face, guys.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool, nice man. Welcome to IVM.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
हमने
much.
पहले 5 मिनट हमने सुमित के इंट्रोडक्शन में स्पेंड कर दिए हैं.
Yeah, so don't leave, okay? This actually happened, dude. Vinamra Kasana was an employee. I don't know why I'm talking about someone who's already left, but he came and he recorded one episode of IVM.
And he conquered.
Yeah,
and then he left.
He left before the episode was out only.
Was it that bad?
No, yeah.
Oh.
That's actually a decent episode.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, nice man. So you know how the show works, do you?
No.
Okay, so in the first... Okay.
I told you to listen to the show.
Yeah, you don't do your homework, huh? What is this?
Okay.
It doesn't matter, dude. It's fine. In the first half of the episode, we do a recommendations round where Rutika and I, your seniors, doesn't matter. Doesn't mean anything. But basically, we do a recommendations round where we recommend something cool that we've recently watched or we are watching right now.
Yeah.
Or something that we feel should be out there in our listener sphere.
Correct.
For our listeners to check out. Okay. And in the second half, we talk about something within the pop culture realm, but today will be a little special.
Yeah.
A little different because we'll be talking about us producers.
Okay.
And the alternate, our fantasy careers or fantasy jobs or fantasy occupations that we would like to have.
Nice.
So that'll be this episode. That'll be the second half. In the first half, we'll get to the recommendations. Would you like to start us off, man?
Can I wait for you guys to recommend and then I will?
Dil ki baat. Ekdam dil
He's
ki
like
baat.
so awkward and squirmy.
You never talk to people, you don't know how to recommend stuff.
Antariksh, stop bragging.
Not with such random things, na? Ekdam se
it's okay, I'll be the good cop.
Okay.
Antariksh, continue. What is your recommendation?
Okay, my recommendation, Sumit, this is how it's done, okay? Pay attention. My recommendation is a YouTube channel. So firstly, you can recommend anything, okay?
Yeah.
YouTube channels, songs, an album, or maybe an artist, movies, TV shows,
TV series, anything.
Anything pop culture.
Anything.
Okay.
Even a website or something if you think that's cool.
Yeah.
So my recommendation is a YouTube channel with the name of Jeremy Jahns.
Okay.
Jeremy Jahns, Jahns, that's the surname.
Okay.
He is a movie reviewer and sometimes TV reviewer and sometimes video game reviewer.
Basically, he's a dabbler.
He's a dabbler, but he's basically a movie reviewer. And I would say he is my guy for movie reviews. If I want to check out, if sometimes you're indecisive about a movie, I go to him and then I figure out, okay, this is something that I like or I won't. And he does this cool thing. Basically, all the good movies that will come out, he'll watch all of them and he'll review all of them. And he misses some movies, but well, all reviewers do. But what is cool is I like his review system, like the way he sets his what his review rating is. He doesn't have like 1 to 5 or 3, 4 or whatever, 2 thumbs ups or something like that. He has so if it's one bang in the middle, he'll say this movie is a good time, no alcohol required. Okay, and there's a graphic of him dropping a bottle of booze, like I don't need this shit. So that's like bang in the middle, like it's just an okay good time movie. Yeah. If it's better than that, he goes this movie. No, if it's slightly worse than that, it would be this movie would have been a better time if I were drunk. And there's like the graphic of him finishing a bottle of alcohol.
Yeah.
And if it's the worst shit, like the worst shit ever, he just calls it, this movie is dog shit. Fine.
Oh, okay.
But, no. And between these two, it would have been a better movie if I were drunk and the dog shit, there is one more rating which goes, what is it?
Alcohol with dog shit.
No, close enough. No.
I love a good combination of alcohol with dog shit.
But no, it is. I won't remember this movie in T-1 day. Already forgot.
Oh.
Like, yeah, this is one of those. It's a great rating system. But if it's a good movie, he goes, so the first good rating is, no, you don't need this, no alcohol required. The second good movie is, I'll buy this on Blu-ray.
Oh.
And the third good rating is awesome-tacular. And there's like a whole graphic of like, yeah, everyone's clapping and shit. Just a fun reviewer. He's very, very cool. He's been doing it for a while. I highly recommend Jeremy Jahns, the YouTube channel.
very cool.
Nice.
For the first time, I feel like Antariksh has actually given me a good recommendation, because usually when he recommends movies, it's like he's actually discouraging people to watch the
मैं अकेला क्यों सहूँ?
तुम ही सहो.
No, I say them with a lot of passion. Okay,
so don't learn from it. Is what I'm
so
saying.
might be people are not getting your idea.
Yeah, that's probably it, man. Yeah, damn it. Okay, Sumit, you're not coming back again for IMAX.
I basically decided to rag Antariksh instead of you.
Nice. This is
Good move.
Okay, Rutika, would you like to what's your recommendation?
So my recommendation is extremely short, and the reason why, again, I'm going to take Antariksh's way of recommending this time, because
I thought you said that's not the way to recommend.
No, I'm teaching Sumit how to not recommend stuff. Sumit, recommendation 1, how to not recommend. Recommendation 2 by me, how to not recommend stuff. So
this is an episode of how not to recommend. Nice.
So there's this film that I was watching, and it was so uncomfortable.
Oh, I thought you were saying it was so.
No, no. Then I will have to drop the bottle of alcohol.
Okay. Oh, sure. Nice.
No, but it was very uncomfortable for me to watch, and when I was watching it, in the middle of the movie, I stopped eating my lunch. And that is how uncomfortable it made me. Not because it was disgusting, but because it was a movie about all that's happening currently in the country. Mm-hmm. And it's an 11-minute film, okay?
Okay.
But it's extremely powerful. And it's called Meal, okay? And it's by this director called Abhirup Basu. It's a short feature film. Yeah. And it's shot in one room. Not one room, but like 4 different characters in the same house.
Right.
The house is in disarray. It's the frames, each and every frame in the movie is divided.
Okay.
And it disturbs you at the same time. It actually shows you how much the family is divided. Each character is divided in his own mind. So the kind of, it's just beautifully represented visually. And there are 4 different characters, and the movie is literally about 4 different people getting ready to sit for their morning meal. That's all. But there are no dialogues in the film.
Okay.
And it's just based on the sounds and the background noise. The background sounds, there is this there are these sounds of the news channel and everything, but that's it. It's each and every frame makes you uncomfortable, but it's beautiful because it makes you uncomfortable. Imagine 11 minutes of a film that makes you so uncomfortable that you don't want to eat your meal.
Yeah, wow. This reminds me of when I watched a movie called Hills Have Eyes, and it made me very uncomfortable. I could not.
Antariksh!
What?
Do not put Hills Have Eyes and the meal in the same sentence.
Exactly.
No, it's not.
You cannot go forward with your meal, man. I remember I was having a pizza when I saw that movie, and I couldn't have a pizza for the next month.
Okay, let me explain why, okay? I'm going to tell you this. So Hills Have Eyes 2 has this scene where this woman
No, I'm talking about Hills Have Eyes 1.
No, but I am going to tell you why I stopped watching Hills Have Eyes 2.
Okay, it starts with the most... Yeah, I know.
No, okay. So Hills Have Eyes 2, I was sitting... I was in school. I was sitting alone at home. And this movie starts with this girl who's tied up. She's pregnant. Okay, she's about to deliver. And there are these zombies around her. Okay? There's an axe in one of the zombies' hands. Yeah. And the girl is about to deliver.
Wait, I'm sorry, they're not zombies. They are mutants. They're mutated people,
mutants. Yeah. And she's tied up to this bedpost, probably. I don't know what it is.
Again, by mutants, we don't mean the X-Men mutants.
The uncool people. The uncool mutants, not the cool ones.
Correct. People with mutations, basically.
People with mutations. And she's tied to this post like Jesus Christ. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm going to say this.
Scratch that, dude. This is some next level hate you're gonna get. Okay, cool.
She's tied to this bed. Yeah. Okay, and the moment the baby is delivered, they take the axe and they put it, they literally hack her head with it and they eat the baby. That's how Hills Have Eyes starts.
Fun, man.
No, but meal is very different.
Oh, so that's a recommendation.
Do not watch Hills Have Eyes. Please watch Meal. The reason, but don't watch it when you are in a very uncomfortable state of mind. Watch it when you are ready to face the truth. because it actually it's based on how communal violence around you. The backdrop is of communal violence, but it's a movie that I feel is very relevant, and it's also very well made. So just watch it for that, but don't watch it if you are upset.
How old is this movie?
I think it's quite recent.
Quite recent? Okay.
I just watched it on Mubi. I'll tell you how old it is. Just hold on.
Oh, Mubi is pretty cool, right?
It's a 2018 movie.
2018 movie, okay, cool.
Yeah, Mubi is amazing.
Yeah.
If you are somebody who loves cinema,
yeah,
you should definitely get.
How many movies a month are there on? Okay, but like they have like as far as I know how it works
Mubi
it's a
curates,
curation. Yeah, it's curates, right? Yeah.
Mubi curates regional films.
Oh.
So if you, for example, I recently watched Chalti Ka Naam Gaadi after our episode with Abbas.
Okay, wow.
Because I really wanted to see, because Abbas had told us a lot about the film.
Yeah.
So I recently watched Chalti Ka Naam Gaadi. I had watched them. I had watched the movie when I was a young child with my parents. I didn't remember anything about the movie. So Mubi actually helps you discover some really lesser known Indian films, as well as some amazing international films, one of which I will recommend in the next episode of IVM Likes.
Sweet.
Nice,
man.
This is a sponsorship idea?
No, it's not. I wish Mubi could pay me, but no, I don't think we have.
Yeah, we will beep Mubi for all this entire conversation.
Yeah, please also send anybody who's listening. Please send Mubi like a shout out and say that IVM Likes recommended you. Yeah,
correct. If we leave it in, Mubi should give us a shout out, and if we beep it out, you guys tell Mubi that it was movie that we were talking about. Okay, nice. So Rutika, again, where can we catch this movie?
You can catch it on Mubi.
You can catch it. Oh yeah, we were just talking about it.
MUBI. Okay, it's an application. Nice. It's also a website. It's a little like Netflix. It's a streaming platform, but very well curated cinema.
Very cool. Sumit, finally, man, have you learned?
Yeah.
How not to do it?
Okay. That's a hard one. Okay, so I'm gonna recommend a movie which I recently saw. It's called Hector and the Search for Happiness. Okay. The Hector character is played by Simon Pegg.
I love Simon Pegg.
Okay, and he's basically the movie starts with he's a psychiatrist. Okay. And he's listening to his patients and everyone, and they are talking about their problems and this that, and he's not listening. He's drawing in the drawing apple in the book, and somewhere he lost it. Okay, at one patient he just lost it, and he throws a book at her that I don't want to do this, and he storms out from that hospital and speaks to his girlfriend, and He often says this, ki I really want to be happy. If I'll be happy, I'll make people happy. Yeah. But I am not doing it right now. So I really want to know what is happiness. So
Sumit is giving us a tutorial on how to not be a psychiatrist, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Maybe the movie is the thing on that.
Yeah. So after that, so he's. One idea comes into his mind that I'll just go somewhere and explore the places. And so first he starts his journey from
is it like Walter Mitty, the
Secret
Life? Kind of.
Wow, but Walter Mitty sounds very positive. This one,
have you watched Walter Mitty?
I love that movie. It's one of my favorite films.
It's just as similar as that.
That's great.
So you'll love it. And so he first goes to China. Okay, so China he lands and
gets coronavirus.
not this year he went.
Oh, sorry.
अरे Antariksh से last year गया था रे वो ऐसा कैसा?
Wow, lucky.
And after that he just leaves the city. So first, the first place he gets land is Shanghai, and he met a businessman who helps him in a way to relax and everything. So he hires a girl for him, who pleases him. Blah blah blah.
Relax.
Yeah. Relax. Shanghai relax. Okay. Yeah. So he does this thing. So he gets to know what is the a different version of happiness, what people find in doing all these nightclubs things and
lusty shit.
Lusty happiness, you can say. Okay. Then after that
Wait, is there such a thing as lusty sadness, you think? Yeah, there is. Yeah,
there is. People can be miserable and still have sexy songs. But
that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, we are going out of track, I think.
Hey man, it's natural. Go ahead.
We're trying to make it Golgappa with...
Right?
IVM
Golgappa does that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Golgappa for the reason that it goes all goal.
Ah,
the
nice.
conversation's all round.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Continue.
Yeah, continue, man.
So after that, he heads to Himalaya side.
Yeah.
He meet a
Wait, from Shanghai he goes to the Himalayas?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
From that place and mountains, he goes backpacking and traveling, and he meet a monk who
sold his Ferrari?
Not that one.
Sorry.
Who basically tell him that if you want happiness, you have to have all the emotions at one place.
Okay.
Like not one shouldn't be missing. That's what he says. So for entire thing, you have to watch the movie. I won't explain it to you.
Please don't explain it now.
I'm just giving you the
trajectory.
Gist. After that, he heads from Himalayas to Africa, and Africa he stays.
Yeah.
And meet people, see how the life is there, and this that, and after that. He goes to 2-3 or more places, and after that he realizes what is happiness, and he comes back to his girlfriend, proposes her marry, and
wow.
I think Sumit just described his previous job.
Okay. Guys, you won't get the context of this joke. Maybe
They
got it.
You told us how it ends.
I'm definitely not going to come on next day.
Bechara Sumit, see, we're nice to people. Antariksh is just being mean for the sake of it.
This is what that was. Just
this is
jokes, guys.
jokes,
guys.
Yeah.
Jokes.
Relax. It's all good. Okay, that was awesome.
Great.
That was a great recommendation round.
Yes.
So again, let's run it down. Rutika, what do you recommend?
I recommended a film called Meal on MUBI.
Yeah. Ruth Sumit?
And I suggested Hector and the Search for Happiness.
Yes,
it's a movie by Simon Pegg.
Yep. And I recommended a YouTube channel called Jeremy Johns.
Okay.
Please follow these folks and watch the movies, and we'll see you guys in the second half.
Hey everybody, welcome to another amazing week on the IVM Podcast Network. If you're not following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Paytm Money and HDFC Life. Remember, sponsors make these shows possible. Do show them your appreciation. And if you own a brand or work for a brand or are associated with a brand and think that brand would benefit from working with IVM, do reach out to us. You can find contact information on our website. Also, just a very quick note, I would really appreciate it if you guys could fill out a really short survey on our website. It's on ivmpodcast.com/survey. It's just a brand recognition survey for us to kind of work with the advertisers and give them some data. So it's a very short, less than 1 minute survey. Really appreciate your help in filling it out. So people, we have a new show releasing this week. It's called Begin the Journey. It's hosted by national award-winning film actor and motivational speaker Ashish Vidyarthi. He shares inspiring stories from various aspects of life. Stay tuned. First episode comes out on Monday, the 2nd of March. This is a bumper week on Paisa Vaisa. We have 2 very special episodes for you. As part of our regular series, Anupam talks with Suresh Kelly about retirement financial planning. And we have a special bonus episode where Anupam talks to Amit Gupta, who is a portfolio manager at Adroit Financial Solutions, about the SBI card IPO. On the Filter Coffee podcast, Karthik is joined by the CEO of Wavemaker Polska, Pavel Gala, to talk about the advertising industry. On Simplified, Chuck, Naren and Tony talk about universal basic income. On Geek Fruit, Dinkar and Jishnu are joined by Antariksh, the producer of the show, to talk about the long and illustrious career of Jim Carrey. On Beyond Cliché, Almas is joined by Dr. Sadaf Ulde. She shares her journey of choosing a profession beyond prejudice. On Paperback, the host of Edges and Sledges, Dhananjay Chuck, gets in a conversation with Satyajit and Racheta about his podcast, cricketers, and stories that have stayed with him. On Football Report, Karthik Sivrama and Gaurav talk about Liverpool's losing to Atletico and give their predictions for the second leg of the Champions League. On Golgappa, Trupti is joined by Lakshmi, host of Litnama. They talk about literature, books, and more. On The Traveling Professor's Diary, host Siddharth introduces us to an idea called the Distributed MBA. On GabyCD, Farad and Sunetro talk about long-distance relationships and how it can be or cannot be sustained in this age of Tinder and Hinge. On our Kannada podcast, Thalle Harate, Gautam Shenoy talks about time travel stories, books, and series with Ganesh and Pawan. And with that, let's get you back to your show.
Alright guys, welcome back to the second half of this episode. Joining me, Sumit and Rutika in the studio is Alika.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Did you miss me?
We have a cool addition with the cool theme of the second half.
Yeah, and we reread Alika's insights.
Oh no.
Because she is one of the most creative people we know.
Oh no.
Especially in office.
Especially in our office. I mean, you don't have to downgrade that. That was a great compliment. In the office, you made it lower. You made the compliment lower.
I'm just being humble. I'm making Alika humble.
Thanks.
Wow.
I definitely need that. Continue.
So the second half, we are discussing alternate fantasy careers. Like the biggest, like if you were in a fantasy, what would your job or occupation be if you had the choice to choose?
I have a question already.
Yeah.
So is this fantasy like only medieval sort of fantasy?
No, anything
or like anything?
Anything.
Anything fictional?
Yeah, anything fictional. You can go to sci-fi also. You can go anything.
Oh my gosh, I have so many ideas.
Okay.
So like I'm going to start. If there were superheroes, I would want to be their costume designer.
Oh, that's a great job.
Here's the thing. I'll do it for both the heroes and the villains.
Okay.
So, neither of them would want to kill me.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
I don't want to be targeted.
Very cool. Yeah.
Because I will be important to both of them.
Well, but unless Batman, because he already has someone who designs his costumes for him.
Yeah, but like I'd make cooler versions.
Make cooler versions than Lucius Fox.
No underwear.
Like Edna Mode from Incredibles.
Yeah.
She, the spectacle lady who's like, no capes.
Oh,
do you not remember Incredibles?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, cool.
We have found out here that Antariksh has never seen the Incredibles.
Oopsie.
Never.
Now let's rag Antariksh together. Sumit.
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
No, it's a good movie. Go see it.
I know.
But,
I've seen it in parts. I've not seen.
Yeah.
I don't remember Edna right now.
Guys,
she's the person who designs the superhero
I just
costumes.
did like I know that everybody, please don't judge me. I just did a Google search on cool careers, and the first thing that came up was Ayurvedic healer.
This is
wow. We know Baba Ramdev is winning.
Okay, I guess.
Nice.
Sure. I mean, that's a fantasy career.
Why are you looking up cool careers?
Because I was curious about what are the kind of careers that people actually aspire to have. Because I already know mine. As you know, I've already told you.
You think they have affected that Google search? Because there's no way in hell an Ayurvedic healer is the coolest career in the world.
But like there are better options also. There's body painter and stuff.
Okay.
But I still feel body painter is a
body
little
painter.
weird.
That would be awesome. I would want to be a person who can give magical tattoos to people.
Yeah. Can you be a body paintee?
That's just like a normal customer.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Fair enough. Okay, nice. So you would be the costume designer for superheroes.
Yeah.
Which one superhero would you really like to redesign?
Oh man.
Iron Man, do you think that's not a costume?
No, that's like a suit.
That's a suit. He has to do it himself, right?
Yeah. So somebody who's got like unnecessary skin tight costumes.
Okay. Who
Like
could that
probably,
be? Man?
like I feel like maybe Superman needs a bit of an upgrade.
Like he needs baggier clothes, is what I say?
No,
Then?
he needs to be streamlined. I just realized I was going to say Flash, and then I realized he has to be super streamlined.
So no, not a fan of the cape, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, but like it'd be a
But
good
Superman
challenge.
without a cape is not.
Superman.
Yeah, right. I mean, most iterations of the character.
Actually, Superman's had a bunch of costume changes, so I feel like maybe he's set. Maybe like the Flash, it would be a nice challenge to like make a costume that looks aerodynamic and cool at the same time.
Wow, cool, man.
Yeah,
nice.
That's mine.
Very cool. Who would like to go
Another
next?
thing that I discovered in the same list, there's a pickup artist, and the thing for the pickup artist is there's a pickup artist boob
Continue.
Boobgram?
Yeah.
What?
Easy.
boot camp, not boob camp.
Boop camp.
Wow.
I literally.
This is called Freudian slip, guys.
Yeah. You can't start laughing between saying boob and pickup artist.
A pickup artist
boot camp. Okay.
What does this
And
involve?
versions are held all over the world. And the most prominent pickup artist instructor is James Matador, whose mystery method of attracting women was made famous by his reality show on television on VH1.
What is it called?
I don't know. Mystery method, probably.
Oh, the one thing they should know, they should mention it.
I think it's called a mystery method for a reason.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Mystery method. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So I just discovered.
That is a good job.
But
actually.
I don't want to be a pickup artist. I am just doing research.
You want to get picked up? Sorry.
I don't want to get picked up either.
Wait, so what would be your like dream fantasy profession?
Oh God. Okay.
Okay, firstly, from this list that you're looking at, what would be your...
Yeah, I know.
What
I
would
was
you choose
just
from this list?
precisely what I was thinking when I was reading the list. I was like, if I had to randomly choose something,
Okay,
I think I would either choose a body painter because that looks cool.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if I would want to paint all the bodies that I...
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. But I would...
Oh, so you're saying you will be choosy about the bodies you paint?
Wow. That's like
some
body
shaming, yeah. Wow.
I mean, if India में body painter होना थोड़ा risky होता है.
Then don't be, no? Who's telling you? You're choosing this.
Let me say that I want to be a body painter in France or something. Then I wouldn't meet a lot of sleazy.
No, that's just racist.
No, I'm saying that India.
There's no escaping from what he just said.
No, wait. Let me explain myself. Listeners, don't give me flack after this. I am saying that in India, if you are a woman and you're a body painter, you will meet a lot of sleazy men saying, मेरा body paint करेगा क्या? मैं uncle है लेकिन body paint करेगा क्या मेरा बेटा? So it's a little weird if you're a body painter in India. Hopefully, maybe other women body painters might have had a better experience, hopefully.
Yeah.
But if I do want to be a body painter, I would rather be a body painter in a country where women are respected.
Where is that?
I don't know.
That's a decent save, Rutika, I should say.
No, but I actually want to find a country where women are respected.
Here's the thing. That's why we made this a fantasy thing. In your fantasy, at least women are respected.
How about a gender equalizer?
What does that mean?
Somebody who makes sure that there are no gender biases.
Okay.
That should be society. There should be one person's job to do that.
No, I mean, for example, if there is a situation where genders are,
clashing,
at war, then the gender equalizer comes into the picture and is like, listen, you're being sexist, or listen, you're being misogynistic. So,
okay.
If there is a
cool
profession like that, it'll be fun to be one of those.
I don't think it'll be fun.
I feel like it would be fun.
It feels like it would involve a lot of conflict.
Yeah, but it'll be very noble, I feel.
That's true. Are you the sort who enjoys the nobility of professions? Like, would you be the sort I want to be a knight because it's noble and I have to, go and help the peasantry?
No, I'm not self-sacrificing, and that is precisely why... there are very few times that I felt like I could work in an NGO and still sustain.
Okay.
But I am someone who likes to be meaningful. Like I feel like if I go to work, I want to do something meaningful.
Okay.
And so I think the gender equalizer part kind of sticks to my ideology. But another career that I might want to choose is be a magician.
No, that's a great answer.
Yeah.
Abhi Antariksh is I like this answer.
Yeah, but you mean like a magician, like a trickster magician, or like actual magic magician?
I want to basically. Have you seen Illusionist?
Yeah, I've seen.
I want to be a little like that, where I create illusions, but at the same time also make sure that the illusions are.
This is kind of reminding me of the Night Circus book, which you lent me.
I love that book, and yeah, I know.
So it's like you're also kind of a stage magician, but you're also doing real magic. It's really cool.
Yes.
That would be an awesome career.
I know.
You could scam so many people.
Yes. But I would use it for something meaningful.
Like scamming lots of rich people.
Yes. And trying to disrupt capitalistic systems.
Amazing.
Okay.
Nice. What would you like to be, Sumit, in a fantasy world?
I will be a video game tester.
You can be that here, in the real world.
Yeah, okay. In fantasy, you're asking?
Yeah.
But it can
that's
be
also cool.
A little more far-fetched also. Yeah. That's fine.
That would be an awesome thing to do.
And in fantasy world, Dragon Rider, is there any job?
Whoa.
Sure.
Yeah, there was.
That would be an amazing job.
It's like a taxi driver for fantasy world.
Yeah. And I swear, dude, I have imagined myself as a Dragon Rider also. I didn't think of it right now. But
who
very cool. Very cool.
This
exactly,
is also like my top 3 things to do in fantasy. If I find a dragon, I want to
ride
go
it.
on a ride on it.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, can I say something different? I don't want to ride a dragon, I want to ride a unicorn.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
You can
that's
want to ride both also. It's fine.
No, I don't want to ride a creature that spits fire.
It's not going to spit fire on you. You're on its back.
It's still risky.
You want someone that...
So you want someone who
spits
a
rainbows.
rainbow?
Yes, see?
No,
Gonna say
excuse me. Who said unicorns spit rainbows?
Everybody?
So fart Rainbow.
It shits rainbows.
Oh, shits rainbows. Yeah, you're right.
पिछवाड़े से आगे से नहीं आता कुछ.
So you have to keep an eye out
That's
on
true.
the different end.
Yeah.
Okay.
We saw it from different
Apparently.
angles.
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, you were saying.
Yeah, so that's it pretty much.
Dragon Rider.
Yeah.
Like a
That's
taxi
great.
service.
That's a great.
Yeah.
Are you
taxi service or kind of thing.
have you read the Aragon books by any chance?
No,
No,
not into books.
not into books.
Not
Okay.
into books.
So it's-
that's the ultimate Dragon Rider series, I would
Well,
say.
yeah, there are a bunch. There's the Dragon Rider series of Pern, the Dragon Riders of Pern, which is literally a series by Anne McCaffrey, if I'm not wrong.
Is that good?
Yeah, I haven't read it yet.
Okay.
I know it's a big hole in my fantasy knowledge. I will get to it at some point.
This woman is so good that she's judging herself without us judging her.
Yeah,
Dude,
like,
we
I
don't
know.
know about it, okay? Relax.
but like Aragon's a good it was a good
The
series.
inheritance cycle, yeah.
Yeah, the inheritance cycle. So it's basically this guy finds like a dragon egg, and then it hatches, and then the
Called
dragon
Saphira.
Yeah. And then the dragon becomes big enough, and then they learn how to ride it, and then there's like a war and shit. That's not important, but
Yeah,
you
but
know.
then
he has a
world-
talking dragon
Correct.
which he can ride.
Yeah, and the world building is great.
Yeah.
They have their own languages because like the Dwarven languages, the Elven languages.
Sure.
And
It's very
so at
Tolkien-esque.
the end of every book, there's an entire glossary of Elven and Dwarven words that you can look up. Whenever that language comes, you go back to the end of the book and like, oh, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Yeah.
It's damn cool.
It's
Okay,
nice.
I thought of another cool profession while she was talking.
Okay, quickly, let's do this.
How about cakes that eat people up?
How is this a profession?
Like if I'm a baker of cakes that eat people up.
What you don't like what?
No. So for example,
I feel like all of
Are you-
listeners are learning a lot
Yeah.
about Rutika today.
What is happening?
no. So for example, if you don't like somebody, okay,
Okay.
and you have to go for their birthdays,
Huh.
okay, and now you have to get them cake because it's their birthday,
Okay.
but you secretly hate them, okay? So
So you want to kill them on their
So
birthday?
yeah, exactly. That will
That's
be the
the
last
meanest-
birthday.
I know.
That's the meanest thing.
I
Why
know.
go to their birthday at all?
I will bake
Just make an
cakes
excuse.
or anniversaries if you don't like your own family, guys.
You can just say you want to be a magical baker.
Guys, if you are in love with Rutika, be well. If you're in a family, just be careful about it.
I am talking about a world of fantasy. Fantasy also has evil people in it, and I am somebody who embodies evil as well as good.
Sure.
So I am a grey character if I am in a fantasy world. But either ways, I want to be a baker of cakes that have tongues and teeth, and slowly the cakes, when you get them home to the people that they've delivered, it opens up and the tongue comes out, pulls the person in, and the teeth start eating the person.
This sounds
out.
like the opposite
Do
of
they
those
have
pop-up
any particular
cakes.
flavors for that?
Yeah.
Like strawberry can kill
Any
or
flavor that the person that you're delivering to, it literally takes the shape of the kind of flavor and the taste that the person likes.
So you want to be a magical baker, basically.
Magical baker that makes cakes that kills, no, not kills, but eats people up.
Sure.
That's killing only.
No, they
person
can
will
be
be alive,
trapped.
just be eaten.
Yeah, they can be trapped inside the cake. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
ए वो मरते नहीं है, वो trap हो जाता है.
Dude,
पेट
we
में
all
चला
thought you were
गया।
killing them, okay.
पेट में
No,
चला
okay.
गया
We are
बस।
idiots.
Another thing, I'm a grey character, so I don't want to kill somebody. I've done Vipassana. So
Oh, you're an anti-hero. You're an anti-hero. You're Deadpool.
I'm like, you stay in the cake. You don't come out.
Cool. Nice.
What about you, Antariksh?
okay.
Do you have anything less gory for us?
I have two. Like one in like the real world, but very far-fetched.
Okay.
An astronaut. Very typical.
It's not
yes.
far-fetched.
Oh, thanks, man. You think I can actually become an astronaut in my life?
No,
bitch,
I don't think you can, but I think people can. So it's not
Oh,
that
yeah. I'm
far-fetched.
talking for myself, yeah. Let's be realistic.
Okay.
Yeah, then that's unrealistic.
Thanks.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, now, just because you said that, it sounds like an insult. You didn't need to. I could have just continued.
I'm sorry, man. I have to speak the truth here.
So I think, yeah, an astronaut would be cool.
Yeah, that would be
especially
awesome.
because I already feel so insignificant anyway.
I thought he was going to say an astronaut seems cool because already I'm an ass. But no.
Wow,
he didn't say that.
Rutika.
Oh, man. I was saying something so deep and profound. But really, like, I really do want to see the Earth from with my own eyes from outside of Earth.
You want to see the pale blue dot and
I know. I
really
was
do,
just
man.
thinking of
I think that'd be a very beautiful poetic thing.
Major Tom.
Okay.
Ground
Moving
control
on.
to Major Tom. Right?
And
okay.
in a fantasy world, I love swords.
Yes.
So either a Jedi or like just a knight or something would be pretty cool.
Oh, I was thinking you were going to go blacksmith because that's like a
like a
job.
sword maker. Or
Sword maker, no. I sword handler. I like fighting. Like the Witcher also would be a cool job to have.
Yeah.
You know?
Nice.
Like those kind of things.
Would the Witcher be a good job? You're going to have to just like fight monsters all the time.
That's true, but you get awesome swords. So I'm in. I'll be the Dragon Rider also from the Aragon series. Again, great swords.
No, and when I was...
anything with a sword, I'm in, dude.
When I was a
sword.
teenager, I wanted to be a vampire slayer because I watched Buffy.
Oh, cool.
So I was like, hey, let me be vampire slayer.
Yeah, that would be a cool profession. Like Van Helsing.
Yeah.
Van
Just
Helsing,
go around with like a stake
Yeah.
and like a necklace of garlic and, you know...
No,
Silver
Buffy
stuff.
was a little cooler. She didn't go with garlic necklaces everywhere.
Okay.
So,
I'm just saying. That's a traditional way.
imagine in the modern world if you go with garlic garlands to kill people. Yeah.
But what if you go with garlic and then you actually convince the other people that there are actual vampires around and you freak them out? Okay, sorry guys.
I mean... Who
It's
says
just-
they
There
are?
was a thought.
There was a minute of silence. Like everybody was just like, Antariksh.
Okay, where's the punchline? Everyone was waiting. It's okay. Anticipation.
You
It's
don't
cool.
always have to be funny, Antariksh. You can be
I
you
don't-
also.
I don't know how to be anything else.
Wow. You should be a court jester in the world.
Oh yeah.
The person who
let's
performs.
let's have a round of how you perceive someone else.
Okay, I think
I feel like Antariksh could be a really good like bard in the world.
Alika would be the most badass Xena warrior princess ever.
I just
I think-
need a couple of muscles
Yeah, like
and
no
I'm
shit
ready to
taking
go.
from anyone.
yeah,
You know?
she is like that.
Yeah, so I think that would be pretty badass for Alika.
I think Alika can be a very cool witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I am already.
and then burnt at the stake. What?
burnt at the stake, which apparently the
Yeah.
vampire slayer's carrying.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because the Salem witch trials, that's what I'm talking
Yeah, I know.
about. Okay. Rutika, let's see, what would Rutika and Sumit be? Rutika
has to do
Rutika
something
would be-
with stories again.
I think
Like a great, like a Shakespearean kind of like, I don't know, character.
I think Rutika would be a cool medium for ghosts.
Ooh!
Ooh, I
Yeah.
love it.
That
Yeah,
would be
that's what I think, yeah.
awesome!
I love it.
The
Yes.
parallel kind of, yeah.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
the one
100%.
who talks to ghosts.
Talks to
and
ghosts,
yeah,
then-
correct.
She has like
A
a
ghost
crystal-
whisperer.
Yeah.
Ghost whisperer, yes.
She has
Very
like all the crystals set
Yeah.
out and a Ouija board and everything.
Ah, I love it.
So
And
good.
Sumit, I don't know you well enough, man. But,
It's okay. We'll do it.
I feel
I
like
don't know,
you could be like a map maker and guide
Or
because you have a background in
Yeah,
travel,
yeah.
right?
yeah.
Right.
or another thing, you could actually be a shapeshifter because you already can impersonate people.
Yeah.
So what if you actually embody their
Oh,
voices,
yeah.
their
I
shapes?
imagine myself being a
A
different
shapeshifter. Yeah.
shifter who
Yeah.
you can be in a jar, you can be in some different things, even human form
Oh, nice.
or that Terminator movie thing.
Yeah, nice.
That way.
That
Nice.
would be very cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Great.
Okay, quickly say something about me and then we'll end this episode, okay?
I told you,
Okay.
you should be a bard. Like a person who goes to the court, entertains people, but also goes there as a spy to find out information and passes it on to other kingdoms.
Oh, love it.
I think
Jensen was his name, no? No, what's his name?
Who?
The bard on Witcher.
Oh, Dandelion?
No, what?
Yaskier.
Yaskier, yeah, that was one of my favorite characters on that show.
Yeah, I
Who
mean-
I didn't remember the name of.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But he was like just the bard who goes and plays music.
Okay, this one
They're
I will
like
do
these
more.
bards who
Yeah.
are spies.
Cool,
Who
awesome.
were like super
Yeah,
cool.
I
They
get it.
they
I
like
like-
know
Yeah.
sword play and everything.
Oh, yeah, that's like the perfect job for me then, man.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm always humming something that works out. Yeah.
Yeah.
you do. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. This is a great fun episode. Sumit, it's very nice to have
Thank
you
you,
on
thank
your
you so
first
much.
episode of IVM Likes.
Yeah.
And hope to see you around.
Sorry.
And Alika, Rutika, thank you again.
Thank
Yay.
you.
Thank you.
If you like this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM podcast app or website. You can also follow us on our social media. We are at IVM Podcasts on Twitter and Instagram. And that's it, guys. Sumit, where can we find you online?
you can find me on Instagram, Sumit Pandey, SUMMIT Pandey.
Oh,
Sumit
Summit
Pandey.
Oh,
Very
nice.
smart.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, cool. Rutika?
You can find me on Instagram. My handle is that girl inside the library. Please send me a message if you're an IVM likes listener because I don't accept random requests.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Cape Fox Alex.
That was Alika.
Yeah.
And myself, Antariksh, you can find on Instagram at AntarikshT and on Twitter at AntarikshTack. Thank you guys. This was a lovely episode. See you guys soon.
Yay, bye.
घड़ी की टिक टिक के बीच अब वक्त हो चुका है टपरी पे मिलने का, चाय या कॉफी के साथ टपरी टेल्स सुनने का। सोचिए, अगर आपकी मम्मी, अक्का, दादी, नानी, जीजी, आजी भी आपके साथ इस चाय की टपरी पे एक चुस्की लेने आ जाए तो कैसी बातें होंगी? उनकी कहानियाँ कितनी नई या पुरानी होगी। एक्चुअली ना, टपरी पे पहली बार ये उनकी जुबानी होगी। तो मिलिए इन नए किरदारों से हर गुरुवार टपरी टेल्स पर। चाय की प्याली, एक नई कहानी विद माधुरी अडवाणी ऑन IVM पॉडकास्ट ऐप, वेबसाइट और wherever you get your podcast from.
माणसं ना गोलगप्प्यासारखी असतात. हाय हॅलो करताना वेगळी आणि बोलताना वेगळी आणि गप्पा मारताना वेगळी, मित्र झाली की वेगळी आणि शत्रू म्हणून वेगळी, थोडक्यात दिसणारी वेगळी आणि असणारी वेगळी, कधी आंबट, कधी गोड, कधी तिखट, तर कधी चमचमीत आणि कधी कधी हॉट अँड स्पायसी सुद्धा. आणि म्हणूनच गप्पा सॉरी गोल गप्पा विथ तृप्ती खामकर फक्त तुमच्यासाठी दर बुधवारी IVM पॉडकास्टच्या ऍपवर, वेबसाईटवर किंवा युट्यूब चॅनलवर सुद्धा ऐकू शकता. तुम्ही आमचा पॉडकास्ट वेगवेगळ्या पॉडकास्ट प्लॅटफॉर्मवरती ऐकू शकता. फक्त सर्च करा गोल गप्पा विथ तृप्ती खामकर आणि आमचा पॉडकास्ट ऐकत राहा.